Hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. We got some more Linkin Park on our hands, as you can see. And this time we have Lost, suggested by Eve Mattis 6104. Apparently, the song was as nominated as Best Rock Video of MTV's Video Music Awards. Not sure if they won, but that kind of intrigues me. That raises my brow a bit. And so we're not talking about this Lost. We're talking Linkin Park Lost. So let's get it going. Here we go. Okay, little anime. Not a big anime guy. Tried to get into it once, Titan or something like that, but I couldn't get into it. Just love their sound. They've got that 1980s, 90s rock sound.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me. Something I cannot repair. Even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there.
Okay, I'm getting lost in the visuals and I'm missing the importance of the lyrics. So I'm sorry. I've got to go back. I'm rapid fire in my mind going, oh, that's cool. I don't like anime. Oh, that looks like it's AI generated anime. They must have taken the video and transformed it into an anime situation. And that's where my mind was headed. Completely not listening to the lyrics. But anyways, let's focus.
Just a scar somewhere down inside of me. Something I cannot repair. Even though it will always be. I pretend it isn't there.
What is the scar that can't be repaired? Trying to move on in life, but you just know it's there. Far. I think we all can relate. I think it's relatable on a lot of different circumstances, especially when you become a parent. My goodness.
I pretend it isn't there. I'm trapped in yesterday, where the pain is all I know, and I'll never break away. 'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost.
Wow. What a depressing song. I'm never going to get better. I'm lost. When I'm alone, I'm just like, can't figure it out. I'm just lost. Who can relate? Me. I can relate. I can relate to this. But you know, you don't stay lost long. I mean, you kind of find your way and then you're lost again. And then you get lost. You keep going in these rabbit trails in life. And sometimes our choices can really affect our lostness, right? But I get it.
'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories, living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity, living inside my own confusion.
Wow. Dude, what? Wow. I got to go back to that bridge. That was cool. I mean, what a way to ramp up saying that he's lost and just goes into that nice rock full feel of the whole thing. And so, yeah, man. I mean, it's like I could just pick things at random in my mind as far as getting lost in the memories and not being able to break away. It's like, I'll give you a little story time on one. I remember when my kid Steven was probably 5, 6, and I might have told this story maybe before. This might be a repeat. repeat story time, maybe. But he was acting up, just completely just acting like a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old, and back talking to mom and the whole thing. And I took his arm and I was escorting him to the front door. I go, "You're leaving, you're going, you're leaving, goodbye." Right. And of course, it's the shock and awe, like, "Hey, I ain't messing around. You don't mess with my wife or your mother, even if you're her son. You don't, trying to instill respect a little bit." But I'm haunted to this day. I'm lost in the memory of that, even though as he's an adult now, 24 years old, and I tell him, "Son, remember?" He goes, "Oh, don't worry about it." I can't let it go. It's there. It's clung on because it's just like, how could I do that? How could I ever act like I'm throwing my child out? I'm lost.
'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories.
Wow.
Living behind my own illusion. Lost all my dignity. Living inside my own confusion. But I'm tired. I will always be afraid.
I am really digging the visuals here. I can see why it got, nominated for Best Music Video Award. It definitely looks very AI-esque, um, overlaid on actual footage, but it's really kind of a cool effect. 10 years ago, they couldn't have done this, with the technologies we have now, it's just kind of like, it's just fascinating. Really cool.
Always be afraid of the damage I've received. Broken promises they made, and how blindly I believed. I will never break away. 'Cause when I'm alone, I'm lost in these memories. Living behind my own illusion.
This message is kind of like this message he's got is kind of like, this is a great example of where we find ourselves, and then you flip the switch on Eminem's Not Afraid, and being able to say, I couldn't have gotten here unless I gone to that place first, right? And so this is a nice bookend to the whole dilemma of humanity and how we're trying to figure things out as we go, making mistakes as we kind of carve our paths, and some are filled with regret, some are filled with good decisions, right? But sometimes you never know, and when you find yourself lost, sometimes I know I slip a little Sunday school in here, this and that, but I really, truly, truly, truly believe that we go through things like this for a reason and for a purpose. And I've said it before, but I'm a big advocate of being able to relate with somebody and go, "Hey, I've been there. I know what you're going through, but I promise you there's another way out." And I'm just like, that's like built into my DNA practically. It's like I am truly convicted in a way to know that while it's fine to look in the rearview mirror, to learn from your mistakes, but if you keep staring at the rearview mirror, you're gonna crash. You got to keep your eyes on the road ahead of you and keep moving forward, right? You can't just live in the rearview mirror. At some point, you got to kind of go, okay, all right, that was yesterday, today's today, and tomorrow's a new day, right? But I still get lost.
Lost all my dignity. Living inside my own confusion. I try to keep this pain
Wow.
inside, but I will never be alright. I try to
You will be.
keep this pain inside, but I will never be alright. I try to keep this pain inside, but I will never be.
All right, one more for your pause haters. So here's the thing. This is going straight to the playlist, 100%, no question. It's probably already going to be there. Let's see, are you there yet? Nope, you're not there yet. But it will be. This is, oh my gosh. Everything that Linkin Park has done in front of these eyes and ears, I've loved. And I'm so excited about the deep dive I get to do with these folks. So I know you guys are going to see more Linkin Park in the rotation here and there. I kind of, I gotta, like, when I stumble across greatness, it's like, hey, we gotta kind of experience this and see what's going on. But wow, dude, yeah. And forgive me, I don't know if this is Chester singing or not, because the whole anime thing's kind of throwing me off on the leads here. But if somebody wouldn't mind chiming in, just let me know. I'm guessing it's Chester, but I don't know. We'll see. Because that doesn't look like Chester, obviously, even from an anime standpoint. So I'm guessing not. What's the significance of that, I wonder? Oh, and then you got the silhouettes of them in stars. You see that? It's probably the band, just like the silhouette of them. It's cool. And fade to black. Okay, so again, yet another incredible song. And I would love to know, do you guys have any suggestions of a bookend for Linkin Park that we can react to that's going to give hope after being lost? I'd love to be able to hear the next chapter. Imagine that's it, that's end, that's where we're at. You're just lost. You're lost in your own confusion. You're lost in your past. You're lost in your memories when you're alone at night and all of that. Yes, it happens to everybody. We're all there, right? But at some point, there's got to be some level of embracing lost in a really dark and weird, stupid way that you get to look forward to what's going to develop in your own character in the future and what you can do for others, and how are you going to conquer it? But man, to get spun, to just go repeat, lost, it can develop in a really natural habit in our brains. And our go-to can just be lost. Whew. Let's get a map.